Hey, family, welcome to another episode of the Saturday Sit Down, hosted by your two favorites, myself, Miss Erin Bull, and my lovely co host, Miss Lovey, host of Live, Laugh, and Lovey. How's everybody doing? Miss Lovey, how you doing today?
Good and you.
I'm tired. Yeah, I'm a little tired today. So my nephew's 17th birthday was yesterday. And he had his birthday party was at Andretti's on Roswell Road. So that was a drive. That's like 53 minutes from here. And I mean, I went to support him and make sure he had a good time, and he did with his 6'2" self.
hmm I saw the picture of father and son.
Did you see the? I added a second one with the three of us.
No, I was at a party, so I only saw that.
Oh, okay, all right. But yeah, we had a good time. Really good time. What'd you do today?
So I went to a gender reveal party, and the happy couple are having another girl. So we just kept calling him Girl Dad.
Okay.
hmm hmm
All right. All right. Well, congratulations to the happy couple. Hopefully they're
hmm
happy.
I mean, he was pulling for a boy,
Of course.
hmm which is why my predominant color is blue. So I was like, I was pulling for you.
That's why you got the pink and blue combination on. Like so you
hmm
could be supporting whatever came out.
hmm
All right. Speaking of congratulations, let's congratulate all the recent and upcoming graduates for
hmm
2021.
hmm
Lots of graduations going on. V's niece graduated from Clark, Atlanta. My cousin Channing graduated. Oh, I'm in trouble. I don't remember the school in North Carolina. She graduated. Sorry, Auntie, I'll do better. But shout out to Channing for getting that degree, girl. Um, and several others. Lots of graduations, proms going on. Uh, Clogging up the streets. that tra-
Mm-mm.
that traffic today was ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, because you were going up north.
Oof, oof, child.
Which way did you go?
What all the way up 75, 75, 85, all the way.
You went downtown.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Big mistake. Everybody, you're supposed to go around 285.
Man, I followed the
You went up
GPS.
400?
No,
Which way did you go?
no. It Powers Ferry.
Paris Ferry.
Girl, I followed the GPS. That is
It
beyond
was
my
like on
area of
Lower
expertise.
Roswell Road.
Yeah, I think so.
So
Girl,
it's like in Cobb County?
yeah, it's considered Marietta.
Oh, okay.
Oh, UNC Charlotte, come through, Auntie, with the facts. All right, shout out to Channing, for graduating from UNC Charlotte.
Congratulations. Yeah, it's quite a few people graduating today.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yes, sir. So what
And
else is going on?
so Felicia Rashad has been named Dean of Fine Arts at Howard University.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to
Mm-hmm.
her for that.
Well deserved.
And of course, here in the Southeast, we recently went through a gas crisis. And I say it like that because a part of it was a real crisis, and then part of it was people generated crisis,
Mhm.
which led to a shortage for a couple of days. I filled up like soon as they said that it was a problem. So I haven't really tried to find gas over the last couple of days, but just because I knew it was kind of still ongoing, I tried. I went by Walmart on my way in. They didn't have any gas.
Today?
Hmm.
Oh.
Have
See,
you
I
noticed
had
it?
already needed gas.
Hmm.
So while I was out Tuesday, I decided to stop at Costco and get gas.
Hmm.
So, mm-hmm.
I think I filled up. It was either Tuesday or Wednesday that I filled up.
Okay.
Yeah, because I wasn't about to play with it. And even then, I didn't need gas, but I knew that people was gonna be crazy. So I was like, let me just go ahead and top this off so I can make it through the weekend. And like even now, I'm at just under half a tank, which I wouldn't even be there if I didn't go all the way out to Roswell.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's one of the perks of having a fuel efficient vehicle. Cause now, if I was still in my old car, that Challenger that takes premium, oh, I'd be in a different, a
If
different
you
boat.
would even be able to find gas.
Right.
Because as I was on my way home today, I saw a lot of stations that were out of both diesel and premium.
Hmm.
So, do your people in the NC have gas?
As far as I know, but
Yeah,
they
because
they're kind of
there was a
practical.
shortage.
Yeah.
They were dry.
Oh yeah, because you were getting lots of calls about
Yeah.
that.
I was like, "Ooh, that was the easiest call ever." I was like, "Please let them come in like this." You need gas? Mm-mm, we had no gas.
So what? I mean, that was the actual answer. So when they would call and saying that they were out of gas, it was like nothing.
Yeah.
Mm,
Well, I
okay.
mean, there's no sugarcoating that.
No, I mean, I just figured that maybe there was like a fleet fuel up or something that service providers could get fuel from. Okay. Okay. Mm,
Nope. They
fun
were
fact.
dry.
Mm.
Yep. I was happy to get those calls. Like, yes, we'll circle back around in 2 hours because I will be gone.
Uh-oh. But what else we got going on? Um oh, also you know that the gas company Colonial paid the
Ransom.
ransomware. Yeah, they paid a ransom of almost $5 million.
Mm-hmm.
So
We need to come up with something and hack the system.
oh, speaking of hacking systems, it's a mild conversion, but I found out today that my nephew will be attending Georgia Tech. He's not graduating until next year, but he's already, or it's already being planned for him to go to Georgia Tech um, to get his degree in computer science and in engineering. It might be like a long title. I don't know. Not a dual degree, whatever it is. Cause it's like talking to him, while he's playing games. You're not gonna get all the facts, all the information you need to get. Okay, Auntie. Yes, supposedly that's his answer for everything.
Supposedly.
Yes, and I know that's not a word, and I correct him every time, and it doesn't matter. It's still supposedly. I called him yesterday, wanted to wish him a happy birthday and to ask him about the details of his party. I was like, "So are you going to be having a birthday party tomorrow? Because it's Friday. Supposedly. Where is it supposed to be? I don't know. That means that's his favorite answer because he refuses to exercise his brain at all. If he has to think, the answer is just I don't know.
Then how's he gonna work in college? What are his grades like in high school?
I'm not sure actually, because when I asked him, I have to talk directly to his mom or his dad. One of them I know, but him, they're okay. Like, do you have any letters on your report card? I'm doing okay, Auntie. Like, okay, okay.
See, that kind of scares me because that means that your social skills are lacking severely, where you can't sit down and have a conversation with someone, whether it be on the phone or in person, without giving a half-ass answer.
Oh yeah.
Like kids today, they kind of lack that,
Hmm.
like terribly. And the gender reveal party that I was at today, of course, there were a lot of kids there, and one of the moms, she was explaining that in order to get her daughter, well, in order for the mom to be able to get some work done around the house, her daughter's quiet time is getting a tablet.
Mhm.
And I was like, in my mind, like, girl, that's the problem. I mean, screen time is cool, but don't use that as a babysitter all the time, because in the end, not in the end, but as they get older, it's gonna start having a negative impact
Yeah.
on kids and their social skills. Because I don't know, I can't honestly say that I've come across someone in their teens that's just like a social butterfly that will sit down and just chop it up with you and give you that one-on-one interaction.
Mm-mm.
I honestly can't think of anyone's children or child that's 18 and under,
Right.
you know?
That's true.
Mhm.
That's
Hey,
true.
Courtney.
Even on the few, hey, Courtney Jones, even for the few children that I'm have the pleasure of being around. I don't know if it's a pleasure, but girl, okay. Side note, at this party, so it's a birthday party, so we were in a specific party room. When I tell you my adult anxiety or whatever you want to call it was acting up, I was like, ooh. I
What?
told this girl, I told his mom, I said, I ain't been around this many kids since I was a kid. Like, team, no kids. Where's the door? I be back.
But
Church,
he's
church
17.
finger,
So were there
girl.
any?
Oh yeah, they were like, because he has sisters as well, so there were kids of all ages. They were all teenagers,
Mhm.
and like Langston and his friends were all sitting side by side, yelling at each other while they're playing on their phones. So you have like a phone here, and they're talking about YouTube channels and everything else. You have
No.
younger kids that were just running around. Yeah, so
No.
I mean, it was a party. They were doing what kids do, but I don't have no kids. Okay. I was like, mm, help. SOS. So I didn't enjoy the drive up there, but baby, that drive back, whew, I didn't even turn the radio on. I was enjoying the silence. But that was just me personally. The party went well. It was a nice party. He had a great time. So that's all. That's all that really matters. But baby, when I tell you it was a struggle, ugh, mm, made the right decision not to have kids.
I wonder, like, if in fact I had a child that was of teenage years. Like, if I were to throw an event for them, I probably would make it a mandate. When you come in the house, check your phone.
Mm.
I want everybody's undivided attention. Because sometimes we have to do that as adults.
Oh yeah.
Because I had to check myself. I did. I had to check myself today because this is a friend, me and Lillian's friend.
Hmm.
And Lily is always late. Always. I got to the party on time. I was probably about what, maybe 15 minutes late. I called her. I was like, "Hey, where?" No, I called her. She didn't answer. She called me back. "Hey, are you at home, girl?" It was 2:50. The thing started at 2. I said, "Am I at home?" She's like, "Yeah." I said, "No, I'm here." "Oh, you're at the party already?" So as I was waiting for her, I pretty much have been around our friend's family and everything. I knew pretty much everyone there, but everybody was still kind of in their own little cliques at the time. Nobody was like really coming together to talk. I would have conversations with whoever was by me, but once I got a little time where it was just me and nobody else was around, I started playing my game, and I had to check myself. Let me put your phone away.
Hmm.
Like, just talk to somebody. You may not have somebody directly next to you, but go find somebody to talk to.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes we got to check ourselves like that.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, that's Jermaine. Not Courtney.
Well, they're watching it together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his phone's dead.
Oh, okay.
It's but in other news, so the mask mandate has been lifted for those that are fully vaccinated. Sounds great, especially because I'm fully vaccinated. However, for those that are not fully vaccinated or not vaccinated at all, how you gonna know? Now, granted, we have vaccination cards that you can display if requested, and I carry mine with me with the full expectation that somebody should ask me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I think that you should card people if you're gonna lift your mask mandate.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, like, I was watching MSN or listening to MSNBC, and they were talking about Trader Joe's practices the honor system. Like, first of all, Trader Joe, you know who your customers are.
Right. Karen and Ken. Hey.
Okay, like, so, like today, going into Andretti's, masks were recommended, not required. So I put it on, and then nobody really had them on but us. I was like, well, okay. I just still stay away from people. That's my thing. Like, I'll take my mask off, but I just need some social distancing. Still, I really like that social distancing thing. I do. I really, really do. Like, can we just keep that? No, not that we gotta have capacity, limited capacities and whatnot, but just stay away. Because your voice carries. We can hear each other. You ain't got to be right up in here in my bubble.
Said our voice carried.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't come closer. Just talk a little louder.
Lord Jesus. Okay. So you like the aspect of social distancing. Okay.
I do. I do. I really would like to hold on to that. Get rid of the mask, but let me have my social distancing.
Okay.
But I am curious to see what this does to the outbreak numbers. You know what I mean? Because they're coming down as more of the country is getting vaccinated. So that's a good thing. But those that are just straight up and down anti-vax people, they're still susceptible to getting the coronavirus and passing it.
Excuse me. Now, okay, I don't know if it's Jermaine or Courtney, but I mean, we still kind of don't know whether or not those who are vaccinated can catch it. Um, I think I've only seen one. I've heard about one case where someone was vaccinated, fully vaxxed, and they caught it. But I think I would dare say that it had to have been already in their system
Mm-hmm.
by the time they got the
Vaccinated.
second. Probably the second one. You know because that's just like getting a flu shot, and then you turn around catching a flu. Well, the traits were already in your system.
Mm-hmm. And also, these vaccines are not 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a very slim window of that happening. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But I like the idea of social distancing, one, just because I like having my space. And then two, not just for coronavirus purposes, but other issues, what I'm saying? Just like the regular common, cold, flu, other transmittable viruses and whatnot and
Mm-hmm.
infections beyond the coronavirus. So, I just think it's safer.
So, are you ready to go to concerts?
I wasn't a big concert going person anyway.
Oh,
No.
oh.
I had already stopped doing big crowd things for years. And it had nothing to do with catching the coronavirus. Goldie, I was more afraid of catching a bullet. So yeah, I don't do big crowd events. Girl, please. Here in Atlanta? Oh, no, ma'am. Yes, ventriloquist. You just muted the mic. You ain't hide the camera. Sit down. Sit down. He can't hear your mama. Y'all go to get a whooping. Go to is getting a whooping. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thanks for the little
Mhm.
intermission.
Mhm. Mhm.
But I was talking about just mask mandates being lifted for fully vaccinated people. So what are your thoughts on it?
I mean, I'm happy that we no longer have to have it as a requirement to wear a mask. I mean, I still respect those businesses that ask that you wear it,
Yeah.
then I will. But I'm kind of over it. Like I'm really over it. It's annoying. It's like, oh God, I just want to breathe. Can I breathe?
Hmm.
But for the most part, I mean, it is what it is. The rules change. The goalpost moves every single day. Something else will come out from the CDC come Monday. So I don't know. It's whatever.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm more okay with the mask mandate coming down versus them allowing places to be at maximum capacity. I think that that should be, kind of steps to it before you just say, okay, take your mask off and everybody crowd in. Come on in, guys, huddle up. Like,
Hmm.
no, no, we should kind of work up to that. Obviously, not necessarily like the 25% or even 50% that they were being held to, but I really think it should go like 60, 70%, I mean, and take a while to get to 100% depending on the size of the venue, the facility, the place that you're talking about. Because I mean, I just don't think that it's a good idea for people to be packed in anyway,
Mm-mm.
even if there wasn't the coronavirus. You know what I mean? Just I like the space.
Yeah, I won't go back to a place where it's like shoulder to shoulder. Nope, won't go back to that again. No, 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 no. Uh-uh.
So, is there something in particular that you're going to do again or soon as a result of these changes?
I want to get back to going to restaurants.
Now here's the catch on the restaurants. Now they're allowing full capacity, but they're changing their hours and even dine-in options because of staffing.
Yeah, they can't hire anyone.
And I mean, I had heard that, but I was like, what are you talking about? Like Waffle Houses, they're all to go. Um, what restaurant was it? The Italian Oven adjusted its hours due to staffing issues.
Really?
Hmm.
Because they seem like they had a lot of people there the last couple of times that I've gone.
So they've modified their hours. They're open shorter hours now. Other restaurants are following suit. I mean, it's been in the news. I mean, and I've actually experienced it. I was confused because Waffle House used to be dine in for pretty much since the restaurants opened back up. So I was like, what is this about? And it's staffing issues.
Yeah, they were saying that it's hard getting people back into the workforce. But a lot of people, it's just like, it's $300 a week. What can you possibly do with it? Because government's argument was saying that people are getting comfortable with collecting unemployment. But then the other side was just like, $300, what is that really doing?
Hmm.
How is a person actually being able to functionally live off of that.
And the fact that they are comfortable, because they're probably not, but it is an increase for them. That's the sad part.
Mhm.
So their thought process is to cancel unemployment rather than increase wages.
Yep.
Because here it is, you know how low your wages have to be in order for you to, because when you're on unemployment, you're not getting benefits. You're just getting, the payment, the cash payment. So you don't have a health package. So here you have a job that's offering a poo-poo salary and benefits. So your salary is so low that this person is willing to be negotiating their own package or a health back package out of this little unemployment package versus what they would get working for you.
I'll never forget. This is, oh God, when was this? This is a while ago. Probably like 08, 09. I remember I was in between jobs and I had went down to file for food stamps. And I was getting the max for unemployment. So the lady was like, well, you're getting the max for unemployment, so you don't qualify. I was like, well, what I gotta do? I mean, I got to be on the street panhandling in order to qualify? Well, I'm not having any money in. She's like, well, if it decreases, you'll qualify.
Mm,
That's sad.
that's real sad.
That's real sad. Because I even remember when I first moved here, I had applied for food stamps, and this was dang near almost 20 years ago. Um, they told me because of the year of my car,
What?
I didn't qualify. So I moved here in '02, and because my car was just 2 years old, I didn't qualify.
Say
Mhm.
what? Say
Mhm.
what? Say
Mhm.
that again, Sway.
So because I had basically a brand new car, just 2 years old, I didn't qualify for food stamps because it was just too new.
Never mind the amount of income you had or didn't have.
Mhm.
Mm.
Mhm. Yeah. I was like, "Oh, this is Georgia, huh?"
Yeah, this is Georgia. Because I remember when I applied for food stamps years ago, I think the cutoff was like 1101. And when they calculated my income was 1102. And
Shut up.
mm, and my output was like 1200.
Shut up.
I'm serious. But you know, the help is not there for single individuals.
Mhm.
I mean, so I don't okay, well, we're going to go there today. I don't understand the welfare system that is more supportive or only supportive. I'll say that only supportive of parents with children, primarily women with children, because I'm not sure if it's equally supportive for a man who has custody of the children. I
It's
didn't
not.
think so. I didn't
Mm-mm.
think so. So, yes, that system should be there. So don't misunderstand. Like I'm saying, oh, why are we supporting women with children? No, 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 no. Yes, we should. However, you don't. We're gonna say the hypothetical they don't want people to use welfare, but you only support the women that have children.
Mhm.
So basically, if I can't make more money to get myself out of this situation, then I need to have a kid and I'll be taken care of.
Mhm. Yep. It's jacked up. Oh, gotta love the system. Gotta
Right.
love it. That's
And
wild.
then they want to say, stop having children. They want to tell women, women that do abuse the welfare system, or I don't even know if it's really abuse or just taking full advantage of it, but whatever you want to call it, to stop having children. Now, yes, I can agree with that. If you can't manage to take care of them, then yeah, you should. However, if I keep having children, you keep supporting me.
Now, is the cutoff still at 2 kids,
Oh, I don't think it's two. I don't think. I don't.
or is that for tax purposes?
I
Well,
think it may
isn't
be
there
for tax
something
purpose.
just for taxes you can only claim like 2 kids or something like that?
Yes, because remember that's why people sell the other two children, or the children, however many children they have over two.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna claim Pookie and I'm gonna claim Ray Ray. You can take Jody. Like,
Right. Mm-hmm. Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it.
and I do think that one of the things that we learned during this coronavirus crisis is that universal basic income helps and it works and it's affordable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if or when they'll revisit that.
When? That's the question.
All right.
If it's not affecting them directly, they don't care.
Yeah,
With anything, they don't care.
that's true. I mean,
Period.
I
Hell, half of the time it don't even matter if it's affecting them directly, i.e., the insurrection.
and so they removed Liz Cheney
Mm-hmm.
and replaced her with a more adamant 45 supporter.
When is this man gonna choke on a chicken bone? Did I
I,
say that out loud?
no, no, I was about to say something way worse. Get a little. It's, nevertheless, so at the end of the day, they're basically setting up the scenario for him to run again in 24. That's what's going on. So you heard it here first. If you didn't know, that's what's going on. They're laying the foundation for the orange one to return.
I can't. I cannot. I can't believe that these people are drinking the Kool-Aid.
Right.
They are so drinking the Jim Jones Kool-Aid.
And it's not even fresh Kool-Aid. Okay. This Kool-Aid is like 6 months old now. You know what I mean? I could see if he was still there to fuel the fire. And I know he's doing it in their little, bubbles and things because he doesn't have social media access.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I mean, at what point do you start to think for yourself?
Please. They're past that. They're too old.
And
They too old to have a mind of their own.
I could give it to them if he actually rewarded loyalty.
Right. That's the thing. This man is proven to you time and time again. He is not loyal. He has no alliance to you at all, no allegiance at all. He could
It,
love you today and hate you the next second.
yes.
And will talk about you like a dog.
And you don't even have to disparage him. All you have to do is support something he doesn't. And you wrong. And off with his head. And yeah. Mm, I, how you have that kind of reverence for a man, a human?
It's just like when they say you should, like, for those of us who go to church, how they're saying that you shouldn't have such an admiration for your pastor because your pastor is a man, at the end of the day. You shouldn't be focusing on the man. You should be connecting with God. And to these people, he is God. He is God-like to them.
And that conflicts with the Christian religion. You can only serve
One
one.
God. And they're choosing to serve him.
Right. Choose you this day who you gonna serve.
hmm
And so you gonna choose this man, air quotes. Okay. This human.
Not the air co-op.
You gonna choose the human and think he gonna get you to heaven. Okay. Enjoy the elevator ride down.
hmm
Uh,
That's exactly where they going. Straight down. One way ticket. Mm-mm. No, ma'am, no, sir. And to their families who just sit back and just say nothing and just allow this foolishness to ensue, I feel for you. You on the train too. That's why
yeah.
I don't understand like all this racism. Half of them people in the Senate and Congress have spouses that are others.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, speaking of spouses that are others and others, whatever. So how they had that spa shooting with all, where that man killed all the Asians, and
hmm
then within two months they passed an Asian hate crime, or crime against Asian hate.
But we've been fighting
Mm.
for 400 years, 400 plus years, 500 years, and we can't get nothing. Okay.
But there's no systemic racism though.
I don't know what to say.
And let's be clear: is the Asian hate crime a valid statute? Was it necessary? Was it needed? Yes, absolutely. I support that. But where is that same support, that same energy for us?
This country ain't built for me and you.
And it was just built by me and you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what you got to say about Keisha?
Not running again. Did she? Why is she not running again?
I mean, it wasn't clear to me. It was just like, hey, I had an epiphany about a couple years ago, and I didn't want to do this anymore.
Hmm.
I would probably dare say that her breaking point was uh, the protests, Kemp, and Rashard Brooks.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, unfortunately, she has dealt with a lot.
Mm-hmm.
She has dealt with a lot, and I'm wondering what she's gonna do after office. And I wish we had an idea of who I guess is the next candidate or next potential replacement for her. You know what I mean? Because at this point, you gotta keep your eye on every opening and see who gonna jump in it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they lurking, hun.
Mm-hmm.
Them sharks is in the water.
Well, Kwanzaa Hall is definitely a contender. What was the other Democratic? Marry somebody.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? The white lady.
Mm-mm.
I can't remember her name. And then the other lady that was talking bad about Kenya, Keisha.
Oh,
I know, I know. I can't think of her name either, but yeah, they surrounding the perimeters. So a lot of people were saying that Georgia probably won't ever have another black mayor for a while. And I was like, how? Because as far as I can remember, there's always been a black mayor.
that Atlanta won't have a black mayor.
hmm
Hmm. I I really don't see Atlanta not. And if Atlanta, because Atlanta has had a black man. I have never known Atlanta to have a white mayor. I know they have, clearly, because this is the South. So there was a time when we couldn't hold office. But
Mhm.
in my lifetime, who, uh, Mayor Maynard Jackson,
Mhm.
he was the first one.
Oh, really?
I want to say, look, okay, we'll Google. But I do know that the mayors of Atlanta in my lifetime have been black. Maynard Jackson, he was the first.
Maynard Jackson was Atlanta's first African American mayor.
Okay.
In
That's
1973.
that's not that long ago. Okay.
So that would be interesting to see how that plays out. I think if the mayor of Atlanta is not white, they will have to be either a minority or a very
Progressive white
progressive.
bleh, white
Look,
person.
progressive white person with a history of it. You can't just have a good spiel when you running. No, I need to see your track record. We need receipts.
Lord. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Part of me kind of makes well, it kind of forces me to sit back and ask myself, is Atlanta my forever home? And I honestly don't know.
Well, that's a little easier for you to say because Atlanta was not your original home.
Yeah, but I've been here long enough.
Okay, but you spent half your life in California, half your life here.
Mhm.
So for you to go someplace else in between California and Atlanta, because that's pretty much east to west, and spend another 20 years or so, it wouldn't surprise me just by the nature of who you are. But me personally, Atlanta is probably my forever home. Um, Especially now that I'm getting married. If I weren't, my second choice would probably be Greensboro, North Carolina, just because it's my home away from home. So I could move there and it wouldn't be totally unfamiliar.
Got
But
it.
oh, Mr. Grady Baby himself, he ain't leaving Atlanta.
Okay.
So our roots is here.
Okay. All right. Got it. So what else? What else is there to chop it up about this past week?
I don't know, cause my work schedule be having me head down. I'm like,
Well, Ellen DeGeneres is ending her run on daytime television
oh yeah,
next
that's
year.
right.
Mhm.
Were you shocked?
No, because Ellen is kind of up there. I want to say she's probably like 61, 62.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I can only imagine she's probably tired. And then the backlash that she received regarding her employees last year, that probably took a toll on her. And so I don't know. I mean, she had a great run. 19 years is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Not
So,
everyone can do that.
and I'm sorry. So when she finishes, so is it 18 now, and next year will be 19?
Hmm.
Or oh, okay. So she's not even gonna make it to 20.
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm. No. Because she said that when she was renewed for 3 years, she had told herself 19 would be it.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm, mhm.
Okay. Shout out to Lovey for the intro. Yes. Oh, I forgot to give you your flowers in person because I gave them to you last week, but you weren't here.
I watched.
You went back and watched me.
I did.
Oh. But yes, thank you so much for the intro. Yes, we fancy. But I mean, now the people can see why I was harassing you for it. Like that is a total upgrade.
The pictures are better.
Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. That's what you get. You let me do it for so long. Like, I'm like, okay, well, that's why I kept putting it up there. I was like, well, she'll get tired of seeing it in a minute because your vain self is not gonna let me keep throwing a bad picture of you.
I
And
mean,
it
it's
wasn't
not
bad
a
to
bad
me.
picture.
You
It
just
just,
didn't like it.
yes,
Exactly.
it's not how I look today. So,
Okay.
but it's all good.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
all good. You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
you. Yes.
Hmm.
Yes. Let's see.
So,
Do you have a
between the two, which one do you like better?
mine and yours?
No.
Oh. Oh,
So,
they
those that are
don't
watching, I made
know.
two versions.
Yeah, but I didn't get a chance to upload the other one. Oh, yeah. So you weren't supposed to mention that. Sorry. Yeah. But nevertheless, we can let the people see, I believe.
Not, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I could do it the simple way with the share thingy video file. We need to do a food episode. We haven't talked about food in forever.
Man,
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it's video 2 for me.
that was the first one.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Oh. Well then what do I have? That don't look like the same one that I just played at the beginning.
Yes,
Is
it
that the
is.
same?
Yes.
Oh well. I don't have it then. Okay, well I have it
How do you
together for
not
next
have
week
it?
because it's in my messenger and I'm on my computer, and it didn't automatically save it.
Oh.
But I was gonna ask, do you have a question of the day?
So I do, I do, I do. So, what's the biggest realization you have had about yourself?
Oh, here you go with these deep 3 minute thought questions. Like the biggest. Ask the question again. Ask the question again.
What's the biggest realization you have had about yourself?
That I'm not for everybody, but it's okay. Um, I am for who I'm for. You know what I mean? And I just had to get to a point of being okay with people not feeling me. You know what I mean? As long as I stand in my truth, then I'm okay with it.
Okay. Let me see about myself. I don't know. I guess I could really do something if I really put my mind to it. Um, it's just like if when I enjoy something, I guess you could say with the intro, as long as it took for me to put it together, once I did put it together, it was just like, huh, okay, I think I kind of like this. So it's just a matter of, you know, me putting myself to the task and pushing it all the way through because I know I enjoy it. So,
So, do you find that sometimes you feel like you can't do it? Like certain
mhm,
things, even though it's in your wheelhouse?
mhm. And that's partly because I guess you could say I put too much of an expectation on myself because I know that there's still certain things that I don't know how to do in the
Mm.
world of editing, and I feel limited. So if I feel limited, it's just like I can't really do the grand things that I want to do. Cause like there's so much more
But no, go ahead. I'm just gonna wait for you to finish because I got something to add to that. Go ahead.
cause there's so much more that I could do to the intro. Cause I see it in my head, but there's certain things that I haven't been trained to do that I have to teach myself.
But here's a little secret. We don't know that. We don't know that. Like when I see the intro, ooh, when I see the intro, I'm not like, oh, she should have, faded in, faded out, raised the amps or whatever you do with the editing, made the waves. And I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, that's dope. And you're looking at it like, it's basic. I could have did this. I could have done that. And I'm just like literally ecstatic. Like, yes, look at this. Ain't it fun, y'all? It's nice. You know what I'm saying? So essentially, like, I'm looking at it like a Mercedes, and you like, it's just a Toyota.
Hyundai.
So Courtney says, I'm not perfect, and everyone will not understand me. My realization. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm stronger than I give myself credit for.
Absolutely.
And to her last point, I think that that's something that we all kind of
Yeah.
suffer from.
Mm-hmm.
But the craziest part about it is we're all hovering around 40, a little above, a little under, right around 40.
You?
At this, oh yeah, I forgot. You hovering around 50.
50. 50.
My bad. Sorry, Grandma. But down here in the grandkids, we about
I
we
can
cover.
pass for 35 easily, okay?
You can pass for 35 with the tenant windows. Yeah, I'm just kidding, but you certainly
What's your
not look.
favorite word?
I'm done with you. But I was getting ready to say I was getting ready to come through with some truth.
Oh, okay.
Oh, about us being stronger than we give ourselves credit for. I don't know why we continue to question our ability to get through difficult circumstances and situations when we have overcome so many difficulties in the
Mm-hmm.
past.
Mm-hmm. Preach.
And there are some life altering, almost life ending circumstances and situations that we've overcome to where anything less than that shouldn't make us second guess ourselves.
True. Facts.
So,
Mm-hmm.
thing.
And I agree, Auntie. Something is better than nothing.
Yeah. Everybody loves you, by the way. Again, I just
You
have to
keep
tell you
saying
that.
that.
Because people keep telling me that. And I'm like, y'all, her work
Who
has been
told you
fine, but
this?
I'm not going to tell you. It's
What?
top
And
secret. I can tell you, but
when
this
did
is
said
public.
person say this? Was it recent?
It was said, people, okay? I will
Oh,
tell the
people.
facts. Yes.
Oh, was this recent?
It was recently enough. Oh, you can't get rid of her. You have to keep her. Because I was going to cut you off, but they was like, no, you have to keep her. No, but it really wasn't. It really, really wasn't.
Courtney is talking about the videos that I've been posting.
Courtney is like, she called me all the time. Oh my God, those videos that Lovey posted, they're so hilarious. She need to make her stuff public. So when you share those videos, just go ahead and make it public or shareable, whatever you got to do, please. Because I'm like, y'all are Facebook friends. You don't need to call me to tell her to make it public. I mean, so you bring light to people's lives, light and laughter.
I try to be infectious.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
obnoxious a little bit. Oh, infectious. I'm sorry. Headphones. They get a little fuzzy sometimes.
What's your favorite word?
I just do it for the faces.
Mm-hmm.
I do it for the faces.
You
That's what show
because
up
you
on the
trying to get that
thumbnail.
thumbnail.
Yes.
and I fell for it.
Yes.
I can't.
The thumbnails give me life. That's why I don't even set them. I just end the show and go back and wait. Like, oh yes, that's the one. Look at her
Whatever.
face. She's gonna hate that.
Whatever. You, Courtney, you talking about the one from today where the girl changed the numbers around? Because there was one where it was a video of a,
Oh yes, when she was 23 with
yeah,
32.
yeah,
Yes.
and it was in the voice of a kid. Like, no,
Mhm.
no, mm-mm,
Right.
I can't. So,
Yep.
that's it.
We made it. I was getting ready to say something, but I totally like it. Just it
Uh,
left me.
that's almost. This is 40.
Oh, okay. Now I'm back. Yes, I'm back because I'm not quite 40. So,
Almost.
okay. No, like my daddy used to say, "Lord willing, and the creek don't rise."
Hmm. Hmm.
Um,
Getting old is a blessing.
at some point, I have to sit down and get back into the creative parts of this podcast as far as making thumbnails and putting full descriptions in instead of just, hey guys, we're talking about some stuff this week, come see us. Like, so part of the poor viewership is on me because I put horrible descriptions in it. So the only people that come like are the family that's gonna come in no matter what. I could put ABCDEFG. All right, we'll be there at 8:30.
Where's Nikki? Where's Miss Cruiser?
I have to reach out to them.
Mm-hmm.
I have to reach out to them. We need Miss Cruiser to come through and stir up some mess.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They crossed my mind earlier today.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna reach
Mm-hmm.
out. I'm gonna reach out.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yep.
I'm just trying to scroll through and make sure I addressed all of there.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Check me. Okay. Um, we did the question of the day. Um, well, let me just get a black fact and get up out of here because my brain is like fried.
Yeah, because you really stretching it. I'm just saying.
Okay, black facts. May I help you? You can check
Go.
this out. Oh, okay. All right. Elijah McCoy. And I can Elijah McCoy. May 2nd, 1844 to October 10th, 1929. He was a Canadian American inventor and engineer, son of former slaves from Kentucky who escaped via Underground Railroad to Canada. Although a great financial sacrifice, McCoy's parents sent him to Edinburgh, Scotland. He studied mechanical engineering. Noted for 57 U.S. patents, most involved the lubrication of steam engines. Sold many of his patents for a fraction of their worth, never capitalized on his own inventions. The devices he designed made others millionaires. His oil drip cup invention was so amazing, people termed the phrase the real McCoy, which now refers to something authentic and of high quality. So, okay, I'm glad they put that in there because I'm like, okay, what's the point here? But so Elijah McCoy is
The real
a real
McCoy.
McCoy.
All right.
Now that was a fun black fact.
Yeah, keep that up.
I'm just going in order now. I can't control how they come out.
And on that note,
Yes. I agree. Fast texting, fun facts, friends. we just we just gonna give it some light and put it back on the dock.
okay.
But all right, y'all. Once again, we have reached. Ooh, that was country. You heard it,
Mm-hmm.
y'all. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
I be trying to control it sometimes, but ooh, it just come out. All right, you guys. We have reached the top of yet another episode. Thank you, as always, so much for your support. Thank you for your viewership, for tuning in, for your comments. If you're watching on replay, be sure to give us a thumbs up and leave your thoughts and questions, comments in the comment section. Sorry, I'm stumbling. I'm glad we at the end. My words are gone. I'm out of words. Thank you, Miss Lovey, as always, for your support in making this show be everything that it is. Rest of you guys stay safe. Continue to social distance. Mask is optional. Is optional. Ooh.
Goodbye, people.
You know,
We out.
peace.